We're going to talk about the push-up and the press exercise. And what I want to see is I want to see the athletes set up with their hands under their shoulders. And I want to see them lower their body down to the floor. And then I want to see them press back up nice and controlled. One common mistake that we'll see from this front angle is their elbows will begin to flare out to the side, and it just puts a lot of pressure on that shoulder joint. And while they're young, they can get away with it, but as they get older, if we don't work on that joint centration, then it's going to create a lot of issues down the road. But not just to mention the issues, they're going to lose a lot of strength. When you push somebody, you're not going to push them with your elbows out wide, you're going to push them with your elbows in tight. A common mistake we'll see from the side, if you don't mind turning to the side, is that their hips begin to sag to the floor. So we see them cave in as they're going down. And in turn, we want to tell them, hey, brace that core, bring that core up and squeeze those glutes together to try to create a stable, flat back and flat core. For our younger athletes, the way I like to regress them is I like them to start on the floor with those hands shoulder width apart, so they'll start chest, everything fully on the floor. I'll get them to pull the hands up, and then I'll get them to drive into the floor, and I don't care if it looks like the worm, I just want those elbows staying in tight and coming all the way to a full lockout and then going back down to the floor. And I'll give them a cadence a lot of times, up, down, and what we'll see is as we progress to a barbell, we want to stabilize those scapulas. So when we go to a barbell, we'll have them actually retract those shoulders back to stabilize that shoulder joint so that we can move at the chest. So they'll retract the shoulder blades and then they'll begin to perform the movement, and it's so that it stabilizes that shoulder to help protect that shoulder. But we want the elbow angle to remain very similar to that push-up position.